Hello and welcome to the Derby and Nottingham Sling Library demonstration for a soft carrier, mainly a Integra size 1. The way that we're going to be demonstrating this is with cross straps on the back. So any carrier that you can unbuckle the shoulder straps and cross them over the back will go on in a very similar manner. So I'll go through the parts of the Integra to start with, and then move on to popping little one in. So here we have an Integra size 1, and there is a main body panel, which, as you can see, is very flexible and moldable to you and little one. There are shoulder straps that have got a light padding to them, and then webbing to a buckle. The shoulder straps have got dual adjust buckles on them, so we can adjust forwards or backwards to tighten to secure little one. There is a hood piece with a scalloped top rail, which can be used to support little one's head and neck really effectively. On the waistband there is no padding, it just molds nicely to your body shape and size, again with a buckle to adjust in both directions. So to start with popping the Integra on, we're going to go like an apron onto your body at whatever height you need for your little one, so that they are close enough to kiss. So we put the waistband round and then adjust to be secure and tight. With everything now just dangling away from you in the front, all the straps are unbuckled, we're now going to take little one. And we're going to sit little one centrally on our body in that close enough to kiss position. And we're going to aim for an M position with the knees higher than the bum. We're then going to pull the body of the carrier up their back and then support that on the outside. We're going to take one shoulder strap over and sit that on the bony part of our shoulders. Move our hand across to support them with our forearm and reach for the buckle on the opposite side. We're then going to reach behind, we'll pull down and across to secure and clip the buckle in. We're then going to pull backwards to tighten as far as we can, which then leaves us that forwards adjust to tighten the last little bit. We're then going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. The shoulder strap over, your arm across to support and hold the buckle on the opposite side. Reach behind, pull down, move across, clip the buckle in. Pull backwards to tighten, and then we've got that forwards adjust. Once little one is in and secure, just adjusting hands, we can do similar checks. We can do the pelvic tilt, which does 4 key things. One is secures and sets the M position with the knees higher than the bum. 2, deep seats the hip sockets into the pelvis for the optimal hip development. 3, puts a curve on their lower spine to secure them in the optimal spinal development position. And 4, in turn, stabilizes the top of their spine to stop them flopping their head backwards. The way we do this is we go inside the carrier directly onto their clothing and pop our little fingers onto the back of their knees, index fingers onto their bum, thumbs will go in the groin at the front, and we tip away, like pouring a big glass of water down the sink. And inside, knees will come up, bum will go down, There we go. Once they're in, we can then do the 3 sets of checks. We can do baby safety checks, baby comfort checks, our comfort checks. So baby safety checks are 2 fingers between the chin and their chest, so they've got a good supply of oxygen and that their airway is open. Check that their face is clear and not covered by any of the fabric. We're then going to look at their comfort. Check they've got access to their hands up by their face, and all the fabric is smooth down their spine, and the spare fabric is into the back of their knees, and their lower legs are out and free to move. If you find that they're extended and the carrier comes down into their lower leg, with the Integra you do get an accessory strap which can go underneath their bum, clip together and cinch in this lower section, which makes this carrier then suitable from birth. We have the hood piece, which we can just use this scalloped piece across the top just to give that little bit of support onto their head, and then clip up the clips to the shoulders at the side. To give them that little bit of support. The other option with the hood is you can put one side up, so it just goes up diagonally across to give them the shade and the support, or when they get bigger you can clip both up to give them a full head support. Looking at our comfort, moving on to that third part of the checks, check that the shoulder straps are sitting on the bony part of our shoulders and that they're not sat on our necks, and that we've got the cross sitting comfortably in the middle of our backs. So that is popping a little one into an Integra. Taking them out, I'm going to put one hand onto support, unbuckle one side, swap hands, unbuckle the other. Drop the body of the carrier down, put our hand inside to support weight of little one, and they've got one hand on their bum, one hand on their back, supporting their head, and they are out. Integras are suitable from birth with the accessory strap using to cinch in their knee-to-knee position. And a size 1 will go to approximately 2 years. They are weight tested to go bigger than that as well. So for short carries, an older child in a size 1 would be suitable. They do come in 3 sizes. They do a size 1, a size 2, and a size 3. Size 1 is your newborn to about 2 years. Size 2 is approximately from 18 months to about 3.5, and then the size 3 is from about 3 years onwards. So, once you've taken it off, the waistband is likely to stay the same size with very little adjustment to go back onto you next time. You may just need to adjust the shoulder straps to give you the length you need to reach them, to clip them in next time you wear. So again, once you've set it once, there is minimal adjustment from use to use. Thank you very much. And that was a Integra size 1 demonstration by Derby Nottingham State Library. Thank you.